Hi friends, hello, I'm playing with filters again. We don't need a filter because this is serious talk today. How are you? How are you? Okay, so this is super early for me, but you guys, I have a window with no kids and it's time for mama to do crunch time, and I probably should be doing other things, but I needed a video with no distractions to put on my blog. So here I am. Okay, you guys, I wanted to kind of go back and just share a little bit of fear. I mean, because guess what? We all have it. I still have it. I face it daily. And I know most of you do. I had a lady message me last night that said, I want to do this. I just am scared and I don't know where to start. And I'm like, I know you want to do it because you're here. I mean, hello, you wouldn't have signed up if you didn't want to do it. And that's normal. That's normal to have those fears. It's normal to feel afraid. It's normal to feel, what's the word? Incapacitated? Is that the right word? I can't think right now. You guys, my pregnant brain isn't working. But I want to share my own personal experience with you guys, and I want to share, because a lot of people look at me and say, like I told somebody else today, I'm like, I'm not special. I'm just like you. I just have a big dream of not being in debt, of not feeling like my life is compressed by debt and being held back by debt. And so I think that when we finally find that place of desperation, which I hit in 2016, and so from 2016, each year, God has just built that confidence in me and put something in me to strive more and more and more. And there's 130,000 times, you guys, I have thought, why am I stuck here? Why am I facing this? Why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with this? What is happening? Why can't I do this? I've had every question under the sun, and I still, just yesterday, it was a rough day for me. But I listened to a sermon last night, you guys, and I kid you not. One of my prayers yesterday morning is I need to know. And God doesn't just give us direct answers like, this is where you're going, this is what's going to happen. Because if he did, what would we need him for? But I needed another piece of the breadcrumb to say, you're still doing what you should be doing and you're headed in the right direction. And so last night I listened to a sermon and she said, you were not left behind. You were left behind for a purpose. You were left right where you are for a purpose, because he wants you right where you are for the reason that he has. And that struck me to the core so much that I cried like a baby, because I have desired and dreamed for my life to transform in a way that I could help impact others' lives. And that doesn't mean just given to me, you guys. I've had to work hard. And if you want something out of life, if you desire something more, you can't just sit back and scroll and dream that your life is going to change and somebody's going to come hand it to you on a silver platter. It just doesn't happen that way. But I think what happens is so often we let society, spouse, family, friends, whoever speak into our lives and tell us it's not possible. Direct sales gets such a bad rap, it's a pyramid scheme, it's spammy, it's yucky, you'll never succeed. It gets all those things. But when you do 1 hour of action, and when I say 1 hour of action, it doesn't mean consistent hour. It could be 15-minute increments. Every day, if you did that like I did for 2.5 years, you would be right where I am. I can guarantee that to you. I can guarantee that. If you did what I did 1 hour for the last 2.5 years. Now, was there days in there, you guys, from March until June of this year, I hardly worked any business at all. I was depressed. I was pregnant and sick. I had 2 young children. And COVID. I mean, COVID, come on. I could list all the things that stopped me in that time. But when June hit, and I'm like, okay, God, nobody's going to do this for me. Nobody's going to change my life for me. I got to quit sulking. I got to quit pouting, and I got to get up and make things happen. And so I want you to know that if you have a dream and you have a desire to change your life, I don't care if it's this much. I don't care if you can't see my arms, but they're stretched way out wide that much. It is possible. You have to quit listening to everybody else around you. And if you're listening to those people who are not where you want to be in your life, that's your number one mistake. You got to quit letting people rent space in your head and telling you what is possible, what is not, because they haven't accomplished it. What I do challenge you to do is surround yourself or start listening to people who are where you want to be. And when you start listening to those people and you start believing what they are feeding you and telling you, that's when you start to see your life transform. That's when you start to see things change. And that's when you start to have that belief in yourself. Is the fear ever going to go away? No. Is the doubt ever going to go away? No. You're going to have it. You're going to face it. You're going to deal with it. I do daily sometimes. But that moment that you catch the bigger picture and you feel in your core that what you're doing is exactly right and it feels good, and you know you're honoring yourself and you're honoring your family and you're honoring people around you, that is the direction you're supposed to go. You're always going to have that fear. You're going to have all those things. You have to battle those daily. And when you start to succumb to those and you start to believe those, you guys, in 2016, I believed everything everybody fed into me that was negative. Things that I carried from my childhood. I believed that crap. I believed that's who I was. I let those things make me feel like I was less than, like I wasn't worthy, like I was a black sheep and I just deserved everything that was happening in my life. Did I make bad decisions? Absolutely, I did. But I had to own those and fix those and step into those. So when you start to do those things and you start to believe in yourself and what people, no. Let me take that back. When you start to believe in yourself and who God created you to be, that's when you start to see a change. That's when you start to make headway and take steps forward. No matter the fear, no matter the doubt, no matter the worry, all of that goes away. And you start to move forward. So, that's my spiel for today. You guys, if you're watching this and you have questions, you have concerns, you're interested in what I'm doing, you're curious, you want to be a part of it, but you don't know, hear me when I say this. Just because you talk to me doesn't mean you have to do what I do. Doesn't mean I'm going to go and announce it on social media. So-and-so wants to join my company. Because I know what you're thinking. People are going to judge you. And guess what? They're going to. I mean, people judge me every day, but do I care? No. Because do they give me money to pay my bills? No. Do they pat me on the back when something goes good? No, but they're watching. They want to know. So reach out. Just chat with me. You guys, don't let fear stop you. If you are miserable, if you're in debt, if you want something different, if you desire community, if you just want a little extra money for Christmas, just talk. That's it. Because here's the deal. If you in the core, it ain't right for you and it ain't right for me, it'll never work. So what's the point of me trying to force you or make you? I'm here just to show you what is possible. Because I was one of those people that didn't think I could have those things. Didn't think I could live a life like this. And I'm living it. That's all. So I pray blessings over each and every one of you that look at this. Please know that I don't take this lightly. I care about you. I'm thankful for you. And I'm grateful that you even look at these videos. So have a blessed day. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.